home of Derby County FC, host this week to the PlayStation Schools Cup finals. We've already seen a cracker here this morning. We had Northampton versus Thomas Telford in the under-12 boys. Now it's the turn of the under-13 girls. St Ivo School versus Chesterfield High School. We start with St Ivo. These are the squads. 1, Ella Hampton. 2, Macy Driver. 3 is Megan Bullen. 5, Sasha Brown. Wearing 7 is Angel Lydon. 8 is Maya Edwards. 9, Tia Everdell. 10, Lucy O'Brien. And 11 is Megan Scott. They're coached by Lisa Trigg. And for Chesterfield, they have Emily Coleman in goal. Sophie Waring is wearing number 2. Sophia Petru is 3. Rachel Gray, number 12. Nicole Power at 5. Number 10 is Emily Garrett. 6, Sophie Evans. 8 is Emily Bruff. And 9, Mia Henderson. They're coached by Amanda Parker. Chesterfield will play in blue and white. St Ivo are in red. We take a look at the 2 respective substitute benches. Jess Jarrett, Leah Chambers, Kelly Marie Dixon, Tia Mangru and Yasmin Chettle for St Ivo. Chesterfield have Alex Woodward, Ellie Hayes, Sammy Von Bargen, Ellie Mae Musker and Fabiana Diaz. There's Chesterfield, a bit of a team huddle and a team photo out on the pitch. My name's Stephen Jameson, and John Scales, I'm delighted to say, is alongside me. John, we saw an amazing game earlier on this morning. If that sort of standard keeps up, then we're in for a really entertaining week.
Yeah, we are, and I'm sure we are. We've got just a host of game after game after game here at Pride Park. That first game, Thomas Telford came out comfortable winners, you've got to say, in the end, 4-1, but it was anything but that for vast, periods of that game, certainly for sort of 40 minutes. I thought it was excellent football of the highest quality, some fine individual performances, and I think this will be no different. And St Ivo specifically, they are the reigning under-13 girls champions, so this group have got a lot to live up to last year. I think that team last year went on to win the British Isles Cup as well, so they've got a good pedigree. And I think we'll see that team that won this competition on Wednesday competing. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they've developed over the last 12 months. But St Ivo certainly very, very good indeed.
And as ever,
I was just looking down actually. St Ivo, the under-14s who won this last year, the under-13 team, they play my school, my old school, Rossett High on Wednesday. Looking forward to that. But Chesterfield, yeah, I'm sure with the record that they've got of getting to this final will be really good opposition, and this should be a fine game of football. The weather's eased off a bit, has it? It's a little bit of drizzle, isn't there, out there? It's been steady and constant throughout the morning, but it won't put these girls off the game, I'm sure.
It certainly won't. We've got a couple of mascots down on the pitch side as well. You see just away to your left, the mascot, I think that's for Chesterfield, with St Ivo. We have a crocodile down there, which is quite magnificent, if I'm honest.
Haven't seen that yet.
No, we'll get to that, I'm sure, over the course of this broadcast. Andy Smith, you just got a glimpse there, is the referee. He's assisted by Josh Lindsay and Nick Parr. And it looks like a duck at the top right of your picture.
Look, there you go.
Quite stunning mascots, really. So, we're not far away from getting underway. We will play 2 halves of 35 minutes. If the scores are level at the end of 70 minutes, we will have penalties to decide the winner. St Ivo in red and black, kicking from right to left as we look at it and get us underway against Chesterfield, all in blue. And it's St Ivo who are straight on the attack. Through the midfield, tackle flying in there from Chesterfield, and they've got a chance to break themselves. And a good challenge on their side by the skipper, that's Sasha Brown, the captain, wearing the armband today. Chesterfield throw flicked on by the Chesterfield skipper, that's Emily Bruff, wearing number 8.
Yeah, she got clattered there, didn't she, early on by Megan Bullen. Just that little coming together, a good challenge. Solid contact. She'll be looking to assert her authority in the middle of that pitch. We've seen in the previous game how important central midfield areas are. How quickly you can get back and help defensively, but also how quickly you can get forward and join in those attacks. There's a transition of the phase of the game, in possession and out of possession. These two teams will be no different.
You see, just there, only Bruff flying into a couple of challenges already as Chesterfield look to make their way through the defensive line of St Ivo. A potential break on the right-hand side if St Ivo can shift it quickly enough. This is Angel Lydon knocking it on forward. Chesterfield clear well. St Ivo look to recycle a slice clearance from Emily Garrett. And here come the team in red. Back on the attack. Emily Garrett concedes the throw in.
It was a good touch out here from Angel Lydon. Nice awareness to just roll the ball and feed into the striker.
This is Bruff down the right. Good pace and strength from Bruff. She's unlucky to concede the goal kick there. The two captains clashing. Now you see the crowd, they spot themselves on the big screen, giving us a wave with their phone fingers. Not a bad school trip if you can get it. First thing on a Monday morning.
Any excuse to be out of school. Totally in favour of that.
Chance here for Chesterfield to break from the goal kick. That's a nice little burst of pace as well. Crossed into the area. It'll fall here at the back post. Emily Garrett, who couldn't quite get the shot away. And that's a burst of pace. Talk about, this is Tia Everdell looking to break her way through. Not quite.
Yeah, could she have passed the ball to Angel Lydon just here on the right-hand side? Just had a moment, didn't she, where she could have released the ball. Always tricky, nice, strong, confident run. Just that moment there. It's that number 9 shirt, isn't it? I've got to shoot. She had every right to.
Spoken like a man who hated every number 9 he ever played with.
In his life, yeah. I'd be so selfish if I'd been a striker. Any opportunity for glory.
This is St Ivo looking to break forward down the right. And again, a chance here for Lydon to stretch her legs. On the St Ivo right, looked for the 1-2 with O'Brien, who's battling away hard, and that'll fall for a Chesterfield free kick in the end.
Yeah, good decision.
I'll take a look at this number 9, playing at the heart of the defence. That's Mia Henderson with the ball forward. Cleared away by the St Ivo skipper, Sasha Brown. Looked like a foul there in the middle. Referee Andy Smith has given that.
Reckless.
Yeah, not a huge amount of contact, but it was only due to the nimble nature of Lucy O'Brien. Long ball towards the Chesterfield goal. And I think we'll knock that down as a St Ivo shot. The second one from Tia Everdell, who's not been afraid to unleash one from range. This is Mia Henderson urging her players up the pitch.
Now they've got to push up. This is where, when they've done that previously, they just leave a lot of space in the midfield for St Ivo to suddenly come on it. 4 of them are at the back.
That's really composed from Henderson. Take a look at that. Just miscontrol it at the crucial moment, but she's broken through the challenge, and down the left she goes. She's got players in the middle, and she earns her team a corner. What a fantastic run, all the way from centre back to left wing from Mia Henderson.
Brilliant run. Got to head up every time. She's looking up, just overruns it, bad touch, but momentum carries her forward as the ball comes in for the corner. It's gone out nearly.
Oh, how about
lovely
that skill. Cross didn't quite match the turn from Emily Garrett, but that was a superb turn. Ball knocked over the top, it's going to reach as well. And a chance here for Lucy O'Brien. Edge of the box, onto her right foot, takes the shot just wide. Lovely effort from Lucy O'Brien, set clear over the top. Couldn't quite find the finish.
Now look at this piece of skill on the Love this. Sees the player coming in.
Just a quick feet as well, left to right.
Well, there's a couple of important interceptions as well. Sacha Brown, the captain from St Ivo at the back there, just thwarting that run through from the back.
And here comes St Ivo again. Well cleared. And Emily Bruff battling away with Everdell. Emily Bruff seems to be the sort of player who really relishes a challenge.
Yep.
Having watched these opening 6 minutes. Not afraid to mix it. This ball comes in from the free kick and breaking through the back post, a real chance! And the game's opening goal, and it comes via Angel Leiden. 6 minutes played, she escaped her marker at the far post and buried it first time on the volley. It's wonderfully finished, and St Ivo leads. How about that for a finish?
Absolutely brilliant finish. Top draw, superb quality, and just to be able to get on the end and have the ability to control the ball. Deserved to take the lead with that, and that's almost a great little through ball. A superb finish from Angel Leiden.
Just lost her marker at the far post. He was caught napping from the free kick.
Yeah.
It's a good ball in. And there's a mistake, and Mia Henderson's onto this quickly. Good strength from Henderson. Holds it up. Needs a little bit of support, looking to turn. And the referee gives another corner, second one of the match for Chesterfield. Mia Henderson, John, absolutely everywhere in this opening stage. Taking a look at the goal, Tia Everdell with the ball in, and you see there at the back post, and that's such a composed finish. That's really beautifully done.
Not easy at all.
Henderson's corner. Chesterfield looking to respond, and there's Bruff! And they have responded! Captain's goal from Emily Bruff! And within a minute, Chesterfield are level. Oh, we've got a game on our hands here.
We've got a great game on our hands. Fantastic ball flighted in from Mia Henderson. We've seen her burst from the back a couple of times. That time probably a little bit unsighted, but doesn't she do well? It was an awkward one, dipping in. It was really whether she could get the right contact on it.
Well, what a start we've had.
Phenomenal. Inside 8 minutes, it's 1-1. Great start to the game.
Two really well taken goals from set pieces as well. And what has been impressive is the delivery from set pieces already in this game has proved to be very, very good. Lovely ball in from Mia Henderson, who it must be said has worked really hard to win 2 corners for Chesterfield. One of them has come off to great effect, but there's the ball in, beautifully flighted.
Yeah, it was.
And Bruff just loses her marker. And the most important thing there, heading it down, made it so difficult for the keeper to save.
Well, I'll tell you what, should it have been a corner in the first place? That's what I'd like to know, because I did see Sacha Brown contesting the point with the referee that she felt she'd hit it against Mia Henderson.
Well, we'll see if we can have a look at that in a little bit. This is Tia Everdell. Lovely turn. It's a great switch of play as well.
Some controversy at the same time.
Ball knocked through the midfield from St Ivo. Doesn't quite come off that time.
No.
And that'll be a red throw. And Mia Henderson clears it out for Chesterfield.
Well, the game's settled, isn't it now?
So here we go. This is Mia Henderson's run for the corner that you're after, John.
Yep. You see Sacha Brown coming in here. Now, does she get a kick onto her leg? That's what she contests when she comes in here. Did she get a contact on it? It's difficult to see, isn't it?
That for me, well, so I think Sacha Brown's got a case, certainly. But either way, still plenty of time to...
It's all right, it's just the centre-halves union.
It certainly is, yeah.
Oh, hang on, we've got even better. Look. All right. Here we go. She gets the touch there. That's her touch there. Look, look.
That's a goal kick.
Thank you.
I'm sure Sacha Brown is grateful for your support, John. But what hasn't changed?
No, it's not going to change the
is the
score,
scoreline.
No. Okay.
That's a lovely turn from the goal scorer from St Ivo, Angel Lydon, and Emily Brough, her opposing scorer, straight in with the tackle. It's been a frenetic start here. We've played 11 minutes at Pride Park.
Well, it's been an action-packed 11 minutes, isn't it? It's like the game's really got into its flow really well. That's a lovely flighted free kick, isn't it? Great strike. And then look, just getting caught underneath it, number 2. She
Just
started
see the
game
reaction
very,
from
very
the-
well.
Just see the reaction from the skipper as well. Yeah. She knew it.
Yeah, it was an important goal to get back on level terms so quickly after conceding the first. You know, that'll do them the power of good.
So this is Mia Henderson on goal kick duty for Chesterfield. Looks to pick out Emily Brough. It's nicely done from Everdell. Nice chance here. Angel Lydon to stretch her legs. Good feet. O'Brien looking to break through, doesn't quite do it. But some more examples there of the technique of these girls. Lovely skill from Lucy O'Brien. St Ivo corner. Be O'Brien to take it. 4 in the box now for St Ivo. It's about to be 5 as Angel Lydon joins the party at the back post. O'Brien swings it in. And looking towards Angel Lydon. Keeper comes, gets something on it. And Chesterfield working away. That's a dangerous place too.
Oh, what a strike that was. Was that Mayer Edwards? Yeah, brilliant. Great strike. You just thought before that, didn't you, that Angel Lydon was going to come back on and ghost in at the far post.
Well, there you go. It was the number 6, Sophie Evans. Dangerous place to play around with it. It's a really sweet strike. And the goalkeeper, Emily Coleman, does her job first and foremost, keeps it out. And got to the second ball first as well. Not the easiest conditions for a keeper, as we mentioned a lot in the first game, if you were with us. The drizzle is constant here in Derby today. Quite greasy conditions out there on the pitch.
Yeah, I think it's difficult for goalkeepers, great for us. I think having a fast surface, there's nothing worse when it's really dry at the end of the season, when the pitch is bobbly and it holds up. Let's watch this ball come in.
Henderson's gone for goal off the crossbar. Trying to following up Chesterfield, but St Ivo get it away. That's a lovely first touch, and O'Brien will keep this in. Chesterfield round on the cover, but it's not the greatest clearance. O'Brien trying to keep it alive, but who else but Emily Brough is there to run it away. And now Chesterfield on the attack. Brough skips away from 2, charging at the centre of the defence, and it's her fellow captain, Sasha Brown, who gets in with the challenge. I think in stark contrast to the start of the last game, this has been open right from the very first whistle. This is the shot from Mia Henderson. I wondered beforehand if she was going to think about the shot. You can see why. She's got a lovely strike on it. I think, in fairness to the goalkeeper, Ella Hampton, if it had been on target, I think she did have it covered. But it was a great strike from the left foot of Mia Henderson. Yep. Who's on throwing duty on the right now. She's been everywhere.
She's over there as well.
This is Angel Lydon, who'll look to get it away down the St Ivo right.
She's
good pace from O'Brien.
She's done well. She looks very, very alert, doesn't she? Started the game brilliantly, O'Brien.
It's nicely cleared there by Chesterfield, well defended in the end. Looks as if they were up against it there. Nicked over the top. This is Lydon gets on the end of it again. Shot comes in. That's comfortably dealt with by Emily Coleman.
Yeah, could have just maybe committed to it a little bit more, couldn't she? Angel Lydon scored the first, coming in at that far post brilliantly. Maybe could have looked to strike that a bit harder.
So throw into Chesterfield, and just a chance for both sides just to regroup a little bit here. Yeah. It's been a frenetic start to this game. We've played 15 minutes, flown by at Pride Park. Just joining us, 2 goals in the space of a minute. First for St Ivo, Angel Lydon with a wonderful finish on the end of a free kick. And Emily Brough headed home from a corner barely a minute later for Chesterfield to tie things up. We thought we were in for a glut of goals. It's just dried up since then, but the entertainment certainly hasn't. Both teams really going for this. Been a great spectacle so far. And we're going to have our game's first substitution for St Ivo. This is Kelly Marie Dixon being prepared. And it's Megan Scott who's going to depart.
She is replaced by Kelly Marie Dixon.
So a throw into Chesterfield. This long throw flicked on by Brough, but it'll go all the way through to the goalkeeper, who is Ella Hampton. Both battling away in the midfield. Her versus Everdale has been a great contest so far. This is O'Brien, waits for the run of Leiden, skips past her marker. Not once but twice. That will be a corner unless Emily Coleman can get there first, which she does.
Yeah, she's looking very good, Lucy O'Brien, down the middle. She's very mobile, isn't she? Got good feet, good awareness of the players joining in and supporting her around her.
Yeah, the combination of O'Brien to Leiden, particularly in this first half, has been effective. Ball over the top from the skipper. Sasha Brown goes all the way through to the goalkeeper, Emily Coleman. Launches it downfield. Henderson gets on the end of it, of course she does. Got a break here on the left here for St Ivo. Knocked forward for O'Brien to give chase. And she blocks the clearance and gets the tackle in. Swings in the cross and it'll fall here for Angel Leiden. Can she get the shot in? Not quite. Still a chance for St Ivo and eventually Chesterfield clear. Really hairy moment at the back for Chesterfield. They escape. What an opportunity.
Yeah, it's not clearing the lines. Last person you want to be doing that against. It whips the ball in, you just think there, and would it fall nicely for her? It doesn't. And then the chance goes begging.
It's a really important bit of defending at the back post there by Sophia Petru.
She's got us positioning just right, tucked in, came narrow, averted the danger.
That's a clever ball from Henderson. Bursting through the middle, it's Brough, Everdale with the challenge. Those two are very well matched in the centre midfield. We'll keep an eye on that as the game progresses. Ball forward from Leiden towards O'Brien. It'll break through here again to Leiden. Two in the middle to aim for. Swings in the cross, it's just beyond the pair of them. Great counter-attack again from St Ivo.
If they could have just carried on that run, just committed, it was a really decent ball, teasing between the defenders and the goalkeeper, always awkward.
She's been so effective so far. There's Leiden on this right-hand side. Goal seems to have given her so much confidence. One in the air by Maya Edwards, smallest player on the pitch. O'Brien again, first the ball, uses strength and cleverness to escape. And there's an option there on the left through to Maya Edwards. Important challenge there by Mia Henderson. Chesterfield down their right-hand side here. First chance for Emily Garrett to open her legs, but couldn't quite get away down the right-hand side. This is Henderson. Brilliant burst from Mia Henderson. Angel Leiden quickly across. Henderson stops the clearance and keeps it in. Skips by another challenge. Cross deflected. O'Brien's pass has fallen kindly for Garrett here. Looking to twist past her marker. Can't quite escape the attentions of the defender though. And O'Brien again looking instantly for that ball to Leiden. 1-2's on.
Oh, it was, wasn't it? She got it back to her brilliantly.
Leiden, really good challenge in there. That was Nicole Power in with a big tackle. Ball all the way through to Coleman in the end.
Well, it's a brilliantly, fiercely contested game, but very fair. There's little battles all over the pitch, isn't there, that are intriguing.
This is Brough. Knocked forward by Henderson. Or by Brown. This is O'Brien. A little bit of space on the left-hand side this time, but Kelly Marie Dixon can't quite get on the end of it before it goes out of play. Going to be a substitution for Chesterfield. This is Sammy von Bargen making her way onto the field to replace Sophie Evans.
Please make some noise for Sammy von Bargen. She is replacing number 6, Sophie Evans.
Some good support in here from the St Ivo crowd. Being cheered on by their crocodile mascot. I'm not making that up, I promise.
What a fine crocodile that is as well.
Might just have a change here.
I mean, a crocodile mascot's not allowed to sit down, is it? Is that allowed to sit down?
There we go.
There you go. You know. Up on your feet.
In serious danger of compromising the integrity of the character
Absolutely.
there for just a second, but straight back on its feet.
Take 5, yeah.
I've just heard in my ear, it might be a teacher inside the crocodile, which is quite remarkable.
I'm just remembering the teacher from last year.
Why was school not this fun when I was there?
She was some sort of robot or something last year. Isn't that?
Goodness
That's
me.
the best day of her life. And she looks forward to this event every year.
St Ivo looking to take inspiration from the crocodile and snap into an attack. Didn't quite come off there, Chesterfield with the throw in. Has been a substitute for Chesterfield. It was Ellie Hayes who's come on for Nicole Power while we were taking a look at the Ivo mascot. That's great feed
brilliant.
again from O'Brien. Bursts down the left. Good covering from the defender. That's really good from Mia Henderson.
Yeah. Yeah, brilliantly shepherded out. But watch the feet here. Lovely from Lucy O'Brien. Draws in, knows the tackle's going to come in. Right to left, lovely. Knew exactly what she was going to do.
Yeah, terrific skill. The touch to kill the ball in the first place was decent enough.
Yeah.
That's a good burst from Brough. Everdell nips in with a challenge. Mentioned that this is the real engineering battle in the centre of this game.
Yeah.
8 versus 9. Brough versus Tia Everdell. Two really talented players. Throw into Chesterfield. Flicked on by Everdell. Not really cleared. Brough looking to engineer a chance, and it's Macy Driver who puts it out for a corner to Chesterfield.
That is a corner.
Yeah, no doubt about that one. And once again, Mia Henderson trots over to take it. The last Chesterfield corner, we saw a goal. Time for Chesterfield fans to make some noise now. Floats in by Mia Henderson. Touch was loose from Garrett, but she might get to the second ball. She doesn't. Well defended by Driver. And now Everdell looks to escape. Brough typically straight at her back. It's almost like the two of them have a shadow. O'Brien chases the loose ball down. It'll fall here for Lydon, who floats it into the danger area, but that'll go straight behind for a goal kick.
Yeah, it would have been better just to have a touch. You could just look at the run of, I think it was Mayor Edwards who would have come and joined her from midfield.
So Mia Henderson on goal kick duty. Want it go all the way through here. Maybe an opportunity. Couldn't quite get on the end of it. And could Rachel Gray Not seen a huge amount of the Chesterfield striker. She's been defended very, very well in this first half.
She has, and we just thought for a second there she was going to get the chance to break through. But a play to Macy Driver, covering across. It's the secret always to expect that your centre half is going to miss the ball. Don't gamble. She covered really, really well.
Lydon, this will break here, will it? Maya Edwards, not quite.
Well, I think she's injured, Maya Henderson. I think she's just got a slight strain, maybe in the hip. Hamstring, I'm not sure. She's not moving particularly well. And that would be a loss if Maya Henderson had to go off.
Yeah, she won't want to come off. We do have a change for Chesterfield. You just see that. Sophie Waring is departing. She's replaced by Nicole Power back on the field after her knock. Mia Henderson dances away from one challenge. So confident on the ball.
Very.
Justifiably so as well.
Still think she's struggling.
Ella Hampton goes long, out of her hands from the kick. Lydon looking to get there first. She bursts through a tackle. Still has it, doesn't quite break through. Everdell and Bruff resume hostilities in the midfield. Bruff gets the better this time. And she's got options ahead of her. Onside, is she? No, that's given her offside by the assistant referee on the far side. Rachel Gray just caught. It was a very tight call that, I have to say. So now they're going to make a change. It's going to be Jess Jarrett to enter the field. Macy Driver is replaced. And we're heading towards half-time. 35-minute halves, remember here. Flicked on by Everdell, that'll fall nicely to O'Brien. Again, clever positional play from O'Brien. Everdell looking for Edwards. A full hit for Chesterfield, but again, well defended by Brown. Edwards round the corner, might fall for Lydon, had to be alert. Did Sophia Petru. Maya Edwards in with a challenge. Jess O'Brien, Lucy O'Brien, should say, trying to get away. Couldn't quite do it. Full hit for Angel Lydon. Breaks through one. Chesterfield here can't quite get it away. Eventually, though, Mia Henderson gets a foot on the ball. Just relaxes proceedings. Maybe a little bit too relaxed. Her clearance was blocked. You can see there, John, she's favouring what looks like her right thigh. Doesn't look all that comfortable.
No, I think that was a signal to the bench that she's really struggling now.
She has worked incredibly hard all the way through this first half. So either knock it forward. Henderson isn't going to pull out of any challenges anytime soon and launches it down the field.
We might just let her limp to half-time. 1-1, I think, you know, pretty good, fair reflection of this first half. There's been some real quality at times. It's a tough one to call, isn't it, how this is going to go in the second half.
Mia Henderson with the throw. Bruff with the flick on. Looks to get on the end of her own flick on. She'll play them by herself. Great burst from Bruff, she's through on goal. Gets the shot in and wide. What an opportunity.
What's a brilliant run. I mean, it was just sheer determination and endeavour and persistence. And no short, you know, she makes that luck happen for her by being so direct and positive. Head up, looking what she's doing. Cuts inside, and then it's just whether she's going to be able to get her foot around the ball, and it's just gone a little bit too far. Can't wrap it round and get it on target, but great first half display from the captain, Emily Brough. As this girl on the ball there. Lucy O'Brien, I think, has been in outstanding form. Angel Lydon, the goal scorer. As we know, Emily Brough and Maya Henderson. I mean, some really outstanding performances, ably assisted, I think, by a really entertaining game.
This might break through here for St Ivo. Mia Mia Henderson had to be across quickly. And she gets the ball away. Up to the striker, good turn. The referee gives a free kick for what I think is handball there. Looked for the early ball. We'll go again for it, looking for Brough. Might fall for Brough. Everdell predictably right by her side to get the challenge in.
Well, it's great because she just brings a nervousness to everybody around on the opposition, doesn't she? Because she just doesn't give up on anything. She's after everything. It's like that first game that we saw, you know, with the striker, the number 9, Nath Fraser. It's exactly the same here. You make people uneasy, you make things happen for yourself.
The referee gives a foul throw there, I think. Emily Brough predictably in with the challenge. And she bursts through a couple of challenges, but this will break for St Ivo and Lucy O'Brien. And Kelly Marie Dixon, I think, is just going to run out of pitch there. So a few minutes to go until half-time. Would be a brilliant time for either one of these two to score. That's O'Brien looking for the run of Leiden again. She gets there at the second attempt, turns past beautifully, thinks about the shot, takes it on off the crossbar. What an effort! Crossbar still shaking. Maya Edwards recycles, keeps the ball alive. Angel Leiden once again looks to get it onto her right foot. Take 2, and it goes wide for a corner, deflected. She really is a dangerous player. And let's have a little look at this. What a strike from Angel Leiden. Keeper beaten. Crashes off the crossbar.
Yeah, brilliant strike.
Corner taken, headed away by Brough. Maya Edwards helps it back into play. Brough will run this out. And will run it all the way out. And all of a sudden it's 3-on-2 here. Brough might think about going all the way. Bursts through another challenge. It's still Emily Brough! Oh! Side netting. It was nearly an unbelievable goal. And she's inches away.
Had that gone in, I mean, the composure here, to have been able to lift that over the keeper, that would have been some goal.
It's an outrageous attempt.
Brilliant.
To have the wherewithal after, it's a lung-busting 50-yard run, burst through 3 players, took it out of the box on her own. Oh, she's
Close
inches
as
away
that.
from what would have been a sensational goal at the end of this first period. It's not the greatest kick, and Chesterfield might still have an opportunity here to get that second goal before the break. It's good defending by the captain, Brown. Now, Kelly Marie Dixon has space to run into. Puts it forward towards Lucy O'Brien. And Mia Henderson will let that go through to the goalkeeper, Coleman.
Ooh, just about.
Well, what we have seen, without question here, is a really, really even game. This is absolutely anyone's. Both have created chances. Both look great going forward. This is Lucy O'Brien losing out to Brough, who's been absolutely everywhere. True captain's performance in this first half from the skipper. Gonna have another change for Chesterfield. This is Sophie Waring who's coming on. And it's Mia Henderson who's going to depart, and she's going to limp off. But she'll be really, really hoping that that isn't a game-ending injury. She's been terrific in this first half.
Yeah, she really has commanded things at the back there. She'll be a loss, no doubt about it, if she can't get back on the pitch. Just talking to the bench, trying to get some ice or see if it can settle down.
Chesterfield clear. We'll have 3 minutes of added time at the end of a pulsating first half at Pride Park. This is Leiden looking to break clear down the right. Emily Brough across to make the tackle. I don't think there's a blade of grass that Emily Brough hasn't covered in this first half. Leiden with the throw towards O'Brien. Brough there again. Angel Lydon will again take the throw in. She's got Everdell and O'Brien nearest to her. Knocked back by Everdell, and the cross will go straight out.
Yeah, nice touch from Everdell. It's almost sort of overlooked, but lovely little setback. She's played well in midfield. As you say, that fantastic sort of battle duel.
Nice touch from Lucy O'Brien, looking to escape the attentions of the defender. Can she get the shot in left foot? She can, but who else is there to make the block? But Emily Brough, Captain Marvel. Superb challenge. Seems to have hurt herself in the process, but looks to be okay to run it off. Lucy O'Brien there, eyes lit up at the sight of goal. It's a decent strike as well, left-footed.
Yeah, it was on target, I'm sure. So what a vital interception that was.
In the corner for St Ivo, taken short, worked into the area. Myra Edwards looks to flick it around the corner, and that'll be a goal kick. So, a little over a minute to go of stoppage time in this first half, and both players will have, both sets of players, I should say, will have really earned half-time. Worked very, very hard. It's been a fabulously entertaining game. Coleman's goal kick. It's a good ball as well towards Gray, who couldn't quite get it under control. Sasha Brown gets it clear. It's a nice ball as well to Angel Lydon. Touch is heavy though from Lydon. That's unlike her. Sasha Brown just leaves that to her goalkeeper. Hampton gets them back underway. Emily Brough loses out to Everdell this time. Skips clear of another challenge. And bursts down the left-hand side. Good pace from Everdell, but Brough recovers. Of course she does. And immediately looks to use her pace down the right-hand side. Bursts through a couple of challenges, but just overdoes it on that occasion. It's Lucy O'Brien back there, chasing back to defend. And there's the Chesterfield mascot.
Who's in there? Go on, show yourself.
Just spotted you on the big screen. There we go.
That's as good as my dancing, that is.
Well, there we go. Half-time at Pride Park in this PlayStation's Under-13 Schools Cup for Girls final. It's been a brilliant game so far. It's 1-1 at the break between St Ivo and Chesterfield. It could be any scoreline. We've seen so many chances, so much good play, so much hard work. And ultimately, at the break, it is 1-1.
So, it's very, very simple. We are going to give away a PlayStation 4 to one of the schools.
There's a round-up for the first half then, and this is the opening goal.
We're looking for the
Wonderful flighted ball from Everdell, and talk to me about this finish, John. That is a truly quality finish.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it speaks for itself, the finish. That's no easy task, no easy skill to master, and to just finish it with just such composure there. Ran off the back of the defender. Questions will be asked how easy it was to drift in at the far post with a direct ball in, but brilliant free kick. And again, talk about the delivery there. Set piece, perfect pinpoint, and there she is, Captain Marvel. What a first half she's had, that girl. Emily Brough getting them back on level terms.
Yeah, that was barely a minute after St Ivo's goal as well. The two goals coming within a minute of each other. It's been a brilliant first half of football. We look forward to joining you for the second. That's coming up very shortly. Very well, welcome back to Pride Park. The second half of this PlayStation Under-13 Schools Cup for Girls final is very shortly on its way. It's 1-1 at the break between St Ivo and Chesterfield. A reminder of our goals. This is the opener, taken beautifully on the full from Angel Lydon. The defender caught napping there, John.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't want to dwell on that too much, but should have been switched on. Those free kicks that are swept over. Just got to stay with your player.
It is
Switch off.
Chesterfield who get us back underway. Mia Henderson, by the way, has recovered from the injury that forced her off at the end of the first half as Lucy O'Brien quickly looks to reintroduce herself to those Chesterfield defenders. Good feed this from Garrett. Clear away from Maya Edwards. Angel Lydon looking to find Lucy O'Brien. And dealt with by Mia Henderson. That'll be a real boost to the Chesterfield girls to see her back on the field at the start of this game, start of the second half.
Yeah, it will be. She was very, very good patrolling that back line. Involved in so much positive stuff from their perspective.
Not afraid of a challenge either. Emily Brough. Tia Everdell straight back at her. These two hugely competitive. And good to see that battle continuing on in the second half. That was one of the key battles of the first half, these two, number 9 versus number 8 in the heart of the midfield.
Yeah, that was all right, coming together. She's just having a word with her. Just saying, yeah, fair cop that, poor challenge. It really was a poor challenge.
Henderson over the top looking for Brough. And she's challenging Hampton for it, gets there in the end, rolls past one challenge, onto the right foot she goes, and eventually she's crowded out.
Well, she was. Sasha Brown came across, read the danger very, very well.
It was reminiscent there of the moment she had in the first half where she darted across the face of goal. Henderson finds a player in the area, gets it back. Onto her right foot she goes. She wants it on her favoured left. Defending by Kelly Marie Dixon. And gets it there eventually. Henderson unleashes the shot. Squirt clear here for Angel Lydon. Down the line, but Chesterfield field it in the defence. And they've started the second half on the front foot. It'll go through harmlessly though to the goalkeeper, Ella Hampton. Lucy O'Brien. It's a nice little ball for Kelly Marie Dixon, bit of space down the left. Through the middle it goes. Keeper Emily Coleman comes to claim. Opens with nice touch out to Dixon. Ball was loose. That's a nice looking ball through to Emily Brough. Did really well there. Did Megan Bullen to force her away. We've seen Emily Brough, how good she can be at just bullying through a defence. That was a lot better from Megan Bullen at counteracting that, and that's a foul throw. It's a bad place to do one as well.
Yeah, you don't want to give away possession that far down in the corner. One or two players struggle with throw-ins today. But you're right, Emily Brough has just, you know, mentioned in the first half, that ability to really just push on, but have the ability to get her eyes up, look at what's around her as well. Release a decent ball, and she gets the opportunity. Here she is again.
And turns onto her left foot, shot comes in. That's comfortably saved in the end by Ella Hampton. It's a useful looking throw as well to Angel Lydon, who just let it bounce and disappointed in herself that she did so. This is a shot from Emily Brough. Left footed as well, it's worth pointing out.
Yeah, she's got to get her foot around that and try and get the technique, and see her concentrating hard to get a good contact. Coleman
out in the Chesterfield goal to field that one. Just joining us, very warm welcome to a pretty chilly Pride Park here.
I think the temperature's just dropped a couple of notches up here, isn't it?
It certainly has, yeah. It's not getting any warmer, despite the fact we're getting considerably closer to the afternoon here as Brough bursts through and nearly forces a second goal.
Yeah, hopefully she's okay, and the goalkeeper too. They're both down.
This is,
again, good defending. You'll see Sasha Brown alongside her. She's the wrong side, just behind. The touch here, and then they're coming together. Nothing in it, but it's just the collision there. Hopefully they're both okay.
Yeah, Ella Hampton took a particularly painful one there on the left ankle. But as a defender, yourself, John, I'm sure you admire the work done there by Sasha Brown. Looked like she'd really given the game up there, but a really important interception she got just at the toe end, just to force.
Yeah, she did.
The ball away.
Yeah, it was a couple of times the first half. I mean, the one where was it Sasha Brown went through and wanted to lift it over with what would have been one of the goals of the tournament, possibly. I thought she'd just try to hook her leg round the ball and tackle it, but since then she hasn't put her foot wrong, really.
Yeah, this is rough again, and just see that it's just power, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the drive she's got is really phenomenal. The amount of times we've seen her just burst through players, it's happened time and again.
Well, it takes her into situations as well, doesn't it, where she's, you know, not afraid to get hurt. That she, you know, doesn't know exactly what she's going to face and confront, but she's just got incredible desire and drive to push in and bear down on the goal, make things happen.
Yeah, she's proper captain in every sense of the word. There's the St Ivo coach. That's Lisa Trigg. Spurring her girls on. Ella Hampton looks to be okay, which is good to see. Took a painful one on the left ankle there. Throw into Chesterfield. Nicole Power. Bruff through the legs of Everdell and through the legs of Edwards. And back to make a challenge, and she's absolutely flattened a player there. Referee's assistant has flagged for a foul. And eventually Andy Smith is going to bring it back for the free kick. I think Andy Smith was following the ball. I didn't quite notice.
Well,
Emily Bruff plough into the player.
I think the official down here on the near side just realised that she wasn't going to get back up on her feet, so he kept on waving his flag to call play back. It was Emily Bruff just with the challenge that was a bit too much. I mean, it's just in her nature just to, at all costs, get back, but it's an elbow, arm across, you know, a bit too, well, using excessive force. Could have been a yellow card, justified, but that's just the sort of nature of the player she is, and hopefully she's hurt her shoulder, which is a shame, real shame, because that looks a sore, painful one for Kelly Marie Dixon.
Yeah, Kelly Marie Dixon will depart. It'll be Leah Chambers to make her bout in this final. He looks delighted to be on, which is always nice to see. So Tia Everdell with the free kick. I'm not sure if that was a shot on goal.
Well, it would
no
have been
one
ambitious,
really around.
Yeah, ambitious if it was. Very ambitious if it was.
That's a nice intervention by Sasha Brown. It'll be knocked on through towards Angel Lydon. Full here for Lucy O'Brien.
Well, that was an important intervention, wasn't it?
Absolutely. She's had a quietly tidy game, has Sophia Petru at left back for Chesterfield. Hasn't done an awful lot wrong. It's Henderson who knocks it forward. Emily Bruff predictably there first to the second ball. So Ivo go over the top. Lucy O'Brien looking to get there first, but Coleman was sharp and brave and cleaned everyone out, including one of our own players. Edwards. Again, Petru is there to intercept. That's nicely done by Lydon. Petru, again, keeping with it. And that's really good defending from Sophia Petru. Henderson should clear that away. She had more time there than I think she realised. It will be a St Ivo throw.
Yeah, she just needed a call from the goalkeeper just to have a bit of composure, maybe just to put her foot on it.
It is cold. It is cold. Referee's assistant Nick Part feeling the weather there. Who'd be a lino, eh?
At least we're dry. We might be cold, but we're dry. I mean, that's a lot to be grateful for.
Absolutely. Emily Bruff with a couple of headers, can't quite get it away. Tia Everdell battling away with it. Emily Bruff charging into the tackle. Edwards over the top. Lucy O'Brien might just get there first. It's good defending on the cover from Nicole Power.
Yeah, she needed to make that tackle as well because she was the one playing her onside. But covered well. Very, very good defending. Now, is something going to be happening here? 45 minutes gone on the clock.
O'Brien's corner. Headed away by who else? Emily Bruff. And she gets to the second one as well.
Just couldn't make it stick.
And looks to be a free kick there. I think for handball.
I was going to say, it might well have been the most blatant handball you might ever see.
Don't know if
the referee did well to spot it.
Well, I don't know if the defender maybe heard a whistle or thought she heard a whistle.
She must have done. No, you've got to have a strike on goal from here.
Lucy O'Brien over the top.
Oh.
Emily Coleman happy to let that one sail over her crossbar. This is the handball again.
Referee, she looked at the referee. You didn't see that, did you?
I love the way she walks forward as if to almost think it wasn't a free kick. Yeah, not sure what quite happened there, but either way, Chesterfield goal kick. Mia Henderson at the field.
They didn't make the most of that, Lucy Bryan, that opportunity, did she?
Break for Chesterfield here. Good defending from the substitute, Leah Chambers. Well, we saw in our first final today, 1-1 for a large chunk of that game. As Emily Bruff flights it in. Oh, and there was the chance for Garrett at the far post. Couldn't quite direct her header. What an opportunity for Chesterfield, created once again by Bruff. But Garrett couldn't quite supply the finishing touch. Just had to get it on target.
Well, she does. Little touch, bang, out of her feet. And then has a little look up, and what a dink of a ball, perfect. Was there a touch on the way to her? I mean, she should have done better. It was a great chance.
And we mentioned
through these misses
just a second ago how the previous final stayed 1-1 before one team accelerated on into a lead. And you just feel like whoever gets this next goal, it will be very, very important. It's been 1-1 for a long time now. Second goal is anyone's for the taking. Emily Bruff looking to do just that and seize the initiative here. Beats 3, 4, dinks it over the top. Cleared away by Chambers. Everdell then launches clear. O'Brien will chase that, but Coleman will get there first. Not quite seen the best of St Ivo in this second half.
No, we haven't. They're not able to get the ball down and start passing it about. And again, the sort of the back line drop a little bit deeper, more space in midfield. They don't, when they get possession, they're not in and around each other. And that's just tired legs, I think.
Yeah, the link-up play in particular between O'Brien and Lydon in the first half was really, really impressive. They haven't really combined too well in the second. Here they are linking up.
Just lacked a little bit of energy in this second half.
And free kick's been given there for a push by Nicole Power. Now this is a really good position. O'Brien looking to get on with it quickly. In it goes, headed away by Power.
I mean, the game's here for the taking, isn't it? It really is. You know, if one of these teams can just step up, and at the moment, I think you feel like it's Chesterfield's. But we know in games like this, you just need that one moment of magic, and the game just shifts completely.
It is a foul throw. Launched long down the line. Bruff wins it. Dances through one challenge. Space to run into on this right-hand side. She has the pace. And she has the feet. Really important challenge breaking in there. Nearly fell for a substitute von Bargen. But now St Ivo can break. And this is O'Brien. Has Angel Lydon support. Has the pace to get down the right-hand side, drills it across the face. I think that was an attempted cross. It nearly turned into something a whole lot better for Lucy O'Brien.
Well, it's a lovely play. It's just here, draws in the defender, then goes. I'm not quite sure what they were doing defensively. I'm not sure whether it's a half shot, half cross, but it was a decent effort, and she certainly got the ability to go on and score a goal.
Both sides really looking for the win in this second half. Hayes
Henderson with the ball up to halfway, flicked on by Bruff. Sinaiva looking to counter though. Angel Lydon gets there first. Really important challenge by Henderson. Might break for Lucy O'Brien, but Angel Lydon on the floor inadvertently got in the way. Now Chesterfield can break. Bruff down the right. All the way to the byline. And she just, I think, ran out of room. Good defending there by Leah Chambers just to force her out. But she really is a driving force.
She's a phenomenon, got to be honest. You know, really has been a display that you rarely see. I thought this is...
Sophie Waring making way for the number 4, Ellie Hayes.
Yeah, it was just out, just there. Good replay. I've seen the ball over the line.
Both sides really
Not by much.
for the victory in this second half.
It's not through by Sinaiva. Can't quite get it through there. And let it bounce in the defence. They might regret that. Eventually, Sinaiva get it away. Lucy O'Brien on the chase with Mia Henderson. Coleman comes. Henderson does very, very well. And there's a foul by Lucy O'Brien there.
It's always horrible, that one, isn't it? I mean, I've been on the defender's side the whole entire morning, but I do have sympathy with strikers in that situation where a defender's just, I think of the right phraseology, just gets in the way, obstructing, and
Chesterfield on the attack again with Garrett.
it's all right when I do those sort of things, of course.
Oh, absolutely. Garrett earns herself a throw. Leaves it to Henderson. Plenty in the box here for Henderson to try and pick out. In it goes. Everdell away, but only as far as Henderson. Oh, just slips. And she stayed down as well. I think she's hurt herself. Listen, Ivo, play on. Lucy O'Brien gets by Power. And the referee's assistant immediately flagging for a free kick for a foul by Nicole Power, who just checked the run of Lucy O'Brien.
Well, it just checked her enough, didn't it? That it gives Bruff enough time to get back across. There, little shove, knocks her off. And it's Bruff who's got back in to cover. But I think very, very good officiating.
So, a good opportunity here. Lucy O'Brien with the free kick. Defender on the line is Emily Bruff, playing them all on side. Shot comes in. I think Emily Bruff is trying to play second goalkeeper.
As well. You might as well.
She's played every other position today.
That was a deep defence. It wasn't like the goalkeeper was saying, "Get out of my, this is my area," and commanding presence of a, you know.
I know you
I'll
played
have all the help I can get. Okay, fair enough.
I know you played in some mean defences in your time, John. Did you ever sit that deep for a free kick?
No.
Throw in to Chesterfield. Henderson will take it. Just towards the edge of the area. Kenton Iver a little bit unsure. And they'll let that go for a corner. Megan Bullen didn't want to knock that back in towards the danger area. So another corner. Don't forget, this is how Chesterfield got their goal. 7 minutes in, feels like a lifetime ago when these two teams scored within a minute of each other.
Chance. Just...
Henderson takes. Bullen doesn't really deal with it. Shot comes in on the turn. It was a difficult chance. Not easy.
Yeah, it wasn't an easy chance, but you just felt, or just feel that could have done a little bit more there. Sammy von Bargen just wasn't quite ready for it. I think this is where sharp minds are needed in the closing stages of games like this. So much at stake. 1-1, 55 minutes gone. Not for the faint-hearted.
And that was well done by Bullen to get the ball through there, and Lucy O'Brien was committed, but so too was Emily Coleman, who was really brave in going for that. Ball just held up, which didn't help her.
Yeah, it's, again, she sort of let the ball run and went to then gather the ball as it went past her, but of course the player's already committed herself, Lucy O'Brien. Lucy O'Brien still thinks the ball is in play. She's all right, she's back up on her feet. Is she okay?
Yeah, good sportsmanship from Lucy O'Brien, so I was making sure that Coleman was okay. I think he just took a blow to the head as Lucy O'Brien fell on top of it. Henderson clears. Chambers is going to let that one run out for a St Ivo throw. Long one down the line. Bruff concedes another one.
Still looking for that bit of quality, a bit more quality that we saw in the first half. I think, you know, when we saw the link up between Lucy O'Brien, maybe Angel Leiden, Tia Everdell. I think from St Ivo's point of view, they've just allowed maybe the game to be dominated a little bit too much by Emily Bruff. They haven't kept their composure, got the ball down, played, because I think this side can really play some good football.
Angel Leiden looking to do just that, but she loses the decision. Heading into the championship rounds of this one, just over 10 minutes to go.
Not long left to go in this second half for either team to take the victory.
Looking to feed in Angel Leiden again, not quite there. A reminder that if it does stay level after 70 minutes, we will have a penalty shootout. It is inching there by the minute.
Chesterfield fans trying to give their team a boost.
Maya Edwards with the header, fall for a Chesterfield throw. Crowd here supporting either team, being revved up to maximum. They're trying to get behind their girls. Maya Edwards misses it. Bruff goes for it. Garrett plays it forward. Bruff battling for it, might fall here for Chesterfield, doesn't quite. Sammy von Bargen looking to get on the end of it. That's composed play by Sasha Brown, and a good ball as well. This is Leiden. Good challenge by Sophia Petru. She's been so consistent in this second half in particular. Leiden hasn't had anywhere near as much influence as she did in the first. That's nicely done from Everdell. Nicks it through now, bit of space if this can be kept in for Megan Bullen. She does. Lucy O'Brien infield, so too Maya Edwards, squeeze it through. O'Brien nicks through, real chance. Lucy O'Brien off the post.
What a chance.
Was that the moment? Lucy O'Brien can't believe it. The woodwork rattled for the second time by St Ivo in this game. She did brilliantly to create the chance, and the shot is a whisker away.
Oh, it's painful from St Ivo's perspective. It's a good opportunity. She a little bit lucky with the ricochet, but made that luck.
Take a look at this from Emily Bruff. Beaten 4 of them. Swings in what I think was a cross, although from her perspective could easily have been a shot. The confidence she's playing with, straight into the hands of Ella Hampson. And Angel Leiden there will get on the end of this. Good defending again from Sophia Petru. This was the chance,
ball
John.
in was great. Then suddenly out of her feet. A little bit of luck there, but she deserved that. And then it's all about, can she just get her foot wrapped around it enough
And a chance here in the middle. It'll fall for Maya Edwards, saved by Coleman. And away. And that was a real opportunity, again created by the perseverance and endeavour of Lucy O'Brien. And Maya Edwards just didn't quite get enough purchase on the strike as she'd have liked. Emily Brough looking to burst through. She does burst through. Clean through on goal. Sasha Brown, what a bit of defending that is. Well, talk about when your captain pulls through. Sasha Brown looked beaten. But that was phenomenal defending.
Brilliant. You know, she's been the outstanding defender along with Mia Henderson.
This was the chance for Maya Edwards. Just couldn't quite get her feet sorted out, and she knew it as soon as she hit it. The hands go to the face.
Before she hit it, you know, that was the conviction of just maybe having a touch or getting the right contact. It's that nervousness. You know, we're in a final here at Pride Park. So much at stake for these two sides. St Iva, the reigning champions, against Chesterfield, who have had their chances. It's anybody's call, but just back to Sasha Brown, the captain, and that brilliant block as she just seen there, but her defensive work coming out, willing her teammates to get out of the box.
Really good bit of goalkeeping there. It'll fall back for Emily Brough, and again in the way was a St Ivo player.
A scramble in the St Ivo box.
Well, I think it was Ellie Hayes who came out bravely. Is it Ella Hayes? Took one
St Ivo now in the break.
winded.
Game opening up. It's end to end. And it's Angel Lydon on the ball. Options up with it. Does need to find the access route to them though. Does so. Can't quite get under control, Maya Edwards. And Mia Henderson has time on the ball to clear. Takes a little bit too much of it though. Emily Brough will knock it forward. On towards the runner. Sasha Brown gets it away. Emily Brough though onto the second ball. Onto her right foot. Unleashes a shot over the bar. Well, so much has happened in the previous moments, but this is what happened a mere moment ago. Really, really brave play from Ella Hampton, considering she's already had an injury in this game. That takes real commitment.
Yeah. Great defending, and that was the block right in the stomach. Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Jess Jarrett it is with the block, throwing herself in the way. And these are the moments, John, you know, in late stages of cup finals that defenders and goalkeepers have just got to do.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how it stays out, just that it does. A goal at this stage may well win it. St Ivo wants to make sure it's theirs. This is Lucy O'Brien, knocks it down the line. Angel Lydon gives chase. Mia Henderson there first to clear. Beautiful feet from Lucy O'Brien, just lost control there at the crucial moment. Emily Brough turns away and battles through. Tremendous run from Emily Brough. Can she get all the way through? Brilliant done by Megan Bunnett. It'll fall here and off the crossbar. Sammy von Bargen inches away from what might have been a winner. And now St Ivo can counter. Given away though. And Mia Henderson fancies it from a long way out, and it goes over the bar.
Well, I tell you, there would have been controversy had that goal gone in, because for me, Emily Brough had just pushed when she went through. Here, there's a shove. You'll see, that's a shove for me. That's a foul that loses control of the ball. And then you'll see the shot. I think that was a foul first and foremost.
Well, she was inches away.
But she was so close to getting a second goal for them.
Anyone's game with 6 to play.
Well, it's just suddenly come to life, hasn't it? The last few minutes, you know, both teams are desperate to win this in normal time. They don't want to go to penalties. Cruel way for anybody to win a cup final, lose a cup final.
Brough gets the byline, but runs out of room. And it was Sasha Brown again across on the cover. And you just see there, John, in case viewers at home can't quite appreciate just how wet it is in the East Midlands today, conditions are grim here in Derby.
Yeah, pretty miserable, aren't they? I mean, that's been just relentless all morning, hasn't it?
And it's creating a real cup tie spirit on the pitch, you know. Awful weather, greasy pitch, horrible for goalkeepers and defenders, exciting for attackers. And we've seen so many chances in this game. It is incredible that it's still 1-1. With 5 minutes left to play of normal time, the final is there for the taking. It's a brilliant flick on, and Angel Leiden has pace to burn. She gets there ahead of Petru. And jinks past her. Players coming at the back post. It's a little bit overhit. Bullen won't quite keep that in. Quite remarkable final. Mia Henderson with the throw. Headed away by Lucy O'Brien. O'Brien again first to the throw in. Henderson goes long again. Tia Everdell knocks it forward. Chesterfield is creeping down the pitch here. The second half has been so intriguing. It was so open in the first. Scrappy for large parts of the second half, but it's opened up right at the right time.
We invariably see that in games, don't we? And certainly in cup finals, this is no different.
Henderson steps onto her left foot and takes what I think is a shot. It's ambitious. Ella Hampton was comfortable with it.
It was a shot, definitely.
Composed goalkeeping.
Yep.
And that will fall for St Ivo and Everdell, and space here for Bullen. And players up ahead of it. Can't quite find the run of Lucy O'Brien. Mia Henderson looking to run it all the way out. She's done so and finds Brough. Now space to run into. 4-on-3. Players darting offside. Brough might not need them. Trying to go all the way. Couldn't quite wrap her foot around it. You just wonder there if her attackers could have given her a little bit more, John. They all darted offside pretty much immediately.
Yep. Again, good challenge. Sasha Brown doing enough to challenge, and then she can't get her foot wrapped around it, and she wheels away in disappointment and frustration, knows that the chances are going begging. The game is slipping and edging towards a shootout where they know it's anybody's game. They don't want to...
Ella Hampton doesn't look like she fancies penalties. This is Lucy O'Brien. We might not need them. St Ivo on the attack. Throws in a step over, trying to break through. And 4 here for Bullen. And then for Edwards. Now Bullen again. O'Brien, player over. Might not need her. O'Brien goes alone. Might have been tempted to go over the trailing leg. She doesn't, and that's a stunning turn. O'Brien leaves them for dead, and it's blocked before it gets to the goalkeeper. And that is incredibly composed from Mia Henderson. Dribbling it out in her own 6-yard area in the last minute of a cup final. How are your nerves? Sasha Brown wins her team a throw. Well,
Tell you what, there have been some towering performances out here. There really have. I mean, I've never enjoyed a game as much as this. It really has been superb to watch. And well, there is a replay.
Lucy O'Brien very, very close. We just talked to you about the composure shown by Mia Henderson. We know she's good on the ball. But I think every single Chesterfield supporter had their heart in their mouths for a second. Well, as we head towards penalties, we've got 1 minute here of normal time. And whatever the fourth official tells us he's going to add on, there is not long left to go. Wonderful turn from O'Brien. That's brilliant. Still going. Pass 3. She's got player in support. Here she is. It's Maya Edwards. And the shot is blocked. Was that the chance to win it?
Well, it
Lucy
was.
O'Brien with a wonderful run.
Yeah.
Here was the chance. Touch just showed a little bit too much to Mia Henderson. We'll have the corner coming in from Lucy O'Brien. flighted in and cleared away for a throw-in. And as we head in towards the final few seconds here, John, this is going to be very, very difficult. But if you can, who's been your player of the match?
It's very difficult. I mean, trying to pick a player of the match from this game, I think you've got so many contenders. Sasha Brown, I mean, Tia Everdell has been brilliant in that duel against Emily Brough in midfield from Chesterfield. Lucy O'Brien, I think, has had a great game. Mia Henderson's been outstanding. I think, for me, the one outstanding player, I think head and shoulders above even those great performances there, has been Emily Brough, the captain of Chesterfield. And for me, Emily has just been at the heart of everything dynamic and strong and powerful and quality from Chesterfield. I don't think you can look beyond her performance as just, you know, an outstanding display of football. And that's despite, as I say, all those other fine performances from so many players out there on the pitch.
As the corner gets swung in, she might not end up on the winning team, as Bullin, I think it was, who was close to getting on the end of it. Coleman got there first. We had 3 minutes signalled for stoppage time. We're into the second minute of them now. Brough looking to carry her team home. Everdell doing everything to stop her, but that's a magnificent turn, and she escapes down the right, past Brown to the byline. Players queuing up at the back post. What a save, Ella Hampton! There was the final, and Ella Hampton denies them. Henderson fires one back in, and that'll be a goal kick. Well, she might have a few more very important saves to make, but after 70 minutes of play, Ella Hampton has not made a more important one. What a stop this is.
Right, absolutely brilliant. Not only is it brilliant, it's brave, dives out.
Stunning goalkeeping, just when her team needed it the most. And Lucy O'Brien's onside. What a ball from Everdell. Lucy O'Brien, can she connect? She can, it's over the bar. What a remarkable game at Pride Park this has been.
She's shaking her head, she can't believe it. She needed to get the good contact, she got it, but she couldn't keep her foot down and over the ball to get it on target.
How on earth this is still 1-1? Goodness only knows. We've got about a minute left. We see that shot from O'Brien. It wasn't far away either. It was not far away.
You can just tell they're all loving this game out here. They're all committed.
They might still get one last chance. Angel Lydon tries to switch the play. She'll get a second bite of the cherry. O'Brien seizes control of it. Needs an option. Skips by Petru. Emily Brough back there defending and somehow finds a way out of a dead end. Maybe one last chance, but Everdell there back. And I think even Emily Brough is starting to feel the effects of this one. Referee Andy Smith blows full time at the end of a wonderful final. 70 minutes of fantastic football. Could not find a winner. And in a way, it's the cruelest way to decide a final. We will have a penalty shootout.
No, but take a bow, all of the players out there, because they deserve the applause they're getting from around this stadium. Worthy of playing on a superb pitch as we've got here at Pride Park and in such a stadium. The coaches, I think, are just congratulating both sets of players, quite rightly, but also sort of saying you've got to keep your composure now. Just having a chat there with the keeper.
There we see Lisa Trigg
kept them in the game.
Chatting to Ella Hampton, and she really did. That save just a minute before the end of time.
Yeah.
What a crucial stop it was. Both teams had chances to win it. Would have been, you couldn't have complained with any result really. A draw ultimately is probably fair, but of course we can only have one winner at the end of this cup.
I'm trying to look at the body language of the players. I'm trying to look at whether, do they look less positive than that group there, St Ivo? Do they look sort of more buzzing and focused and ready for this? Or are they just having a timeout?
Big smile on the face of the coach. She's trying to keep them happy. Chesterfield, by all accounts, look a little bit more serious.
Well, it's a brilliant shot of the two contrasting approaches that the coaches are taking. The referees in the middle, just working out which end they're going to go to, who's going to go first, toss the coin. But look at the body language of the coaches, making sure that they're G'd up and positive. Yeah, penalties are about you know, choosing the side you're going to go, committing to it, not changing your mind. You know, it's the basic, most simple things, and yet the pressure and intensity gets to every single player that steps up for penalties, and you don't know what's going to happen in that moment.
It is obviously a test of technique, but is it ultimately a test of psychology more than anything else?
Yeah, absolutely. But I do think, I mean, some people have said you can't practice penalties, but, you know, if you get drilled and drilled and drilled on the technique, then you have the confidence, you've got the technique and the ability to score, then that increases your ability to think positively. So all of that is all connected, influenced by each other.
What's brilliant about that, I have a timer on it. Look at that, honestly. It looks good though. So if you don't want to see that selfie,
the penalty shootout is not very far away. The referees have an important job to do, making sure everything is adhered to the very letter of the law. And we will find out who's kicking first very shortly as well.
If you did go on, you can see Matt and I with your team.
Everything's going to win Pride Park.
It's all come down to this.
I can't hear you. Who's going to win
The PlayStation Under-13 Schools Cup for girls will be decided by a penalty shootout. St Ivo and Chesterfield have given us 70 minutes of genuine entertainment and nothing else. High drama.
So, we are playing at the Chesterfield end.
Referee Andy Smith marking out the penalty spot.
Yeah, I think the groundsman's looking on in absolute despair, thinking, how far are you digging down with that penalty spot?
Well, there are two goalkeepers, both of whom have had excellent games. Ella Hampton, in particular, pulled off a string of fine saves. And the contrast between them, despite the fact that they're the same age, is quite remarkable. Ella Hampton, very tall. Emily Coleman, one of the smallest players on the field. But both have exhibited their quality. Both have made brave and important saves. Lucy O'Brien stands behind them. It looks like we'll have St Ivo kicking first. And from what we've seen from this game, Lucy O'Brien's the one you'd want first up.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's time to make heroes. Lucy O'Brien with the first kick in the shootout. O'Brien versus Coleman. Dispatched. Job done from Lucy O'Brien, a really confident penalty. Taken really nicely. Could have easily had a goal in the game. But in the end, she does find the back of the net. Mia Henderson is first up for Chesterfield, the lefty. Had a wonderful game. Batters it into the roof of the net. Well, sometimes, John, if ever you're in doubt, just smash it.
Yeah, that would be my policy, but emphatic, but that's not to detract from her confidence of being able to strike a ball.
Stunning strike from Mia Henderson. Just beat it, sheer pace. It goes through Ella Hampton before she can even move. Maya Edwards scores. Nicely done.
Nicely done as well, yeah. It was. Keeper committed, maybe get the slightest of touches, but it was never going to save it.
Can be a risk going high. That's the risk you take. It is more difficult for the keeper to save, but of course you've got the risk of going over the bar. Yeah. It's Emily Brough up next, the skipper, who has had a stunning game, the player of the match. Drills it in. It was never in doubt, was it?
No. Now it's going to start getting interesting. And the keeper,
And she's even
tall.
shaped that really, really well.
She's tall. You want to keep it low to the tall, imposing figure of Ella Hampton. She did exactly that.
Angel Lydon buries it. What a confident penalty.
Yeah, great technique. You can see, very composed, technically brilliant the way she just struck through the ball, but kept her balance and her weight going forward.
Sammy von Bargen. Oh, it comes through Ella Hampton.
Tell you what.
Can't believe it. She can't believe she's not kept that out. Stroke of luck for Sammy von Bargen, who's the most relieved player inside all of Hyde Park.
Tia Everdell, is it?
It is indeed.
I thought she had an excellent game. What a battle she had with Emily Pruff in midfield.
She has got a great strike of a dead ball. She showed it with her assist for the goal.
Yeah.
It's 3 apiece. And it's 4-3.
Oh, I was worried there. I was worried the run up. Oh,
One step was all that was required.
very good.
And this is going to be the goalkeeper,
Yeah.
Emily Coleman. Oh! Oh, how about that? What a penalty that is.
Nice. The blow, the cheeks, the relief.
Right in the corner. Well,
both teams.
that's one of the best penalties we've seen, and it's come from the keeper.
Continue that force and level.
And it's tucked away really, really nicely by Jess Jarrett. Didn't look all that confident,
That's a
but
great
she
penalty.
just gets it beyond the arms of Emily Coleman.
And Nicole Power with a step up.
That was an excellent penalty. Now then, the long walk. Nicole Power.
St Ivo are at match point. Nicole Power buries it.
Wow.
It's a great penalty. She loved that as well.
5-5.
Sasha Brown steps up.
The captain, Sasha Brown, were at sudden death.
What a game Sasha had. Really, really good. Slightly straight.
Sasha Brown saved.
Oh, Sasha.
Chesterfield.
Emily Coleman guessed right. And Sasha Brown can't believe it.
Oh dear. A little bit straight running up to it.
Really nice of her teammates to
What
support
a
her.
brilliant, brilliant game she had. And we said cruel, cruel way. Still not over
Sophie Evans
to win it.
for the trophy. Saved by Ella Hampton!
Brilliant save.
A reprieve for Sasha Brown, and what a stunning save it was. Hampton guessed right, and St Ivo come back from the brink. Quite remarkable after 6 penalties. It's 5-5.
That's 5 in and 1 miss apiece. Who is stepping up next?
It looks like Ella Hampton, after saving one, is going to take one. We've seen Coleman score for Chesterfield. It's Hampton for St Ivo. It's off the crossbar. From hero to villain in the blink of an eye.
Can she regain her composure to see off Alex Woodward?
Just a fraction high. And now Alex Woodward, the substitute for Chesterfield, with a chance to win the trophy. Ella Hampton can't keep it out. Chesterfield have done it. In the most dramatic of circumstances, Chesterfield High School are the champions at the end of a truly wonderful final. The very nature of a penalty shootout, so cruel on the losers, So wonderful for the winners.
7-6 at the end of that.
This is the moment that Chesterfield won the cup. Ella Hampton guessed right, just couldn't quite get it out. And into the top corner it went. And as the two teams embrace at the end of a wonderful game.
Yeah, quite stunning game of football. Really, both sets of players come out with so much credit. I mean, everybody has been riveted by the game for 70 minutes. Cruel, as we say, as we know, for the penalty shootout. Tears for the losers. You've got to feel desperately, desperately sorry for them, but what a great performance they put in this final.
It really was a case of there was no real fair way to decide that one. They were both fantastic. There had to be a winner, and it is Chesterfield High School who will lift the trophy. And as you can see there at the back of your shot, the running tummy slide is coming. Oh, they've gone on their knees. Some of them didn't even slide. Obviously, trophy winning is something that's coming a little new to a couple of them. But what a moment for them and their supporters here at Pride Park. Worthy winners. But by that same token, St Ivo, unfortunate losers. We'll take a look at the goal that got us all underway. After 6 minutes, Angel Lydon with a phenomenal finish from a lovely ball in from Tia Everdell. It feels like so long ago now, right at the start of the game. A beautiful finish,
Well,
which
I think
really set the tone
the
for
game
a
would have
really...
been very different. I mean, a fantastic finish. You can see it from every angle. She certainly just got such a good touch and contact with it. Had Chesterfield, I think, not equalised as they did within a minute from the player of the match, Emily Brough, the captain, I think they would have found it difficult to get back in the game because they got frustrated as the game went on, trying to find that breakthrough, which forced them obviously ultimately to win it with penalties, but it could have gone either way. And as I said, as good a game as you'll see at this level, really was. 5, 6, 7, 8 really top-class performances, and so many players can be proud of themselves. Both teams can be massively proud of themselves for getting to the final at Pride Park. What a venue and a stadium to be playing national final competition in.
As we headed towards the final throws of the second half, both teams had opportunities. Both teams came so close to winning it. And we saw some fantastic saves from both keepers. These are the moments that we'll remember from Ella Hampton, rather than the penalty miss. Her job she did as a goalkeeper in that 70 minutes was absolutely beyond question.
Yeah.
Body's been thrown on the line. And Chesterfield came within millimetres of winning it in normal time. That strike from Sammy Von Bargen,
Crushing
off
back
the
off
angle,
bar, wasn't it? Oh, I think you've got to...
and then we had this one. This is all in stoppage time.
Well, this was tricky, trying to keep it down. Hits it on the half volley, gets a great contact and just whistles over the bar. I mean, it's painful to watch, isn't it, at times? Glorious at the same time. Can't keep that out, Ella Hampton, despite the brilliant save before, to get them back in it and keep them in the competition. On that occasion, you see the joy from Sophie Evans, the ecstasy of the team. There they are, ready to lift the trophy, and well deserved of it.
Absolutely. What a thrilling cup final. We've still got 3 more on the way for you today from Pride Mark as we watch the celebrations as Emily Brough is awarded Player of the Match. We'll see you for the next one in just a bit.
Stepping up first, that's number 1, Emily Coleman. Number 2, Sophie Waring. In the number 3 shirt, Sophia Petru. Number 4, Ellie Hayes. Number 5 goes to Nicole Power. In the number 6 shirt, Sophia Evans. Number 7.